friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're decorating for fall. We're starting our first fall decorate video and there's many more to come, but today we're starting off with the coffee bar. Let me tell you a rundown quickly of where everything's from. The top picture came from HomeGoods. I did add all of the orange, yellow, and red leaves in that picture, and in the picture to the right of it, the pumpkin spice latte, I picked that up last year on clearance from Hobby Lobby. Pumpkin is the spice of my life. I got that from Walmart last year, also on clearance. I did not want to spend any money this year. I gave myself a very small budget and I actually didn't even go over it. I spent a total of $20, and one of the things I bought was that picture that says, "I'm so glad I live in the world where there's fall." I also picked up a squirrel for $2 from a thrift store and a canister to put my coffee in, because I misplaced, I don't know how, but I misplaced one of them. And when I'm done decorating everything, I'll get up close so you guys can take a good look. Also, with all those leaves, that little pile of leaves, that is a placemat that you guys see. So we're starting with the top shelf. My goal is to make sure nothing looks the same as last year. I'm using all the same decor though. So I'm just like placing it in different places. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking this pick and this like perfectly imperfect smashed pumpkin, and this was $22.99. I got this last year though, from Hobby Lobby, and I am going to add a little bit of height with these leaves and my smashed pumpkin right here, and I like the way that looks. I'm going to angle it just a little bit. Okay. I really like when things like have height on each side. I don't like a lot of bare space. So right here, we're also gonna add this really pretty orange pumpkin. Oh, here you go. All of my pumpkins, I'm pretty sure they either came from the sister stores, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, HomeGoods, or Hobby Lobby. This is the squirrel I was telling you I picked up for $2. I'm gonna go right here in front, and then I do have some just random little flowers. Here we go. I'm gonna put these, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna stick these in there, bring a little bit of red down here and a little bit of yellow up here. I am definitely one who really likes a full look. The fuller the better for me. Now on this side, I wanted to do more pumpkins, but I thought, you know what, I have this box that I picked up for $5. I'm pretty sure I picked this up for $5 at the Dollar Tree last year. I think I did. So instead of using it like this, because you're not going to be able to see it, I'm going to turn it over. And I need to get batteries for these lights under here. So I'm going to turn this over like this, and then I'm going to put this battery pack on top. And then that way it just fills it nicely. And it has a nice full look, some flowers, some pumpkins, and I think that's adorable. And then the little strand of lights right there underneath the shelf. For my home tour, I'll have them lit up. I never ever have batteries. The first thing I wanted to do was add my vintage coffee grinder, which I love. Put this in the corner. Usually this is at the top, so I like the change. And then I also have these adorable little squirrels. Anything that come in sets of 3 is my thing, because I have 3 boys. All right, I think that's super cute. I have a couple of coffee syrups. I just have this little wooden tray. I think this came from the Target dollar spot last year, I'm not sure. But I have these syrups that I use, and these are my favorites, so I keep them filled. And they're just gonna go up here. And then right here I needed some height, so I have this brown vase that I picked up at Hobby Lobby last year on clearance, and I think it goes really nice right here. I think it goes really nice, and I do need something right here, so I have this little tiny pumpkin, which is super cute. That way also if somebody walks by and brushes it off, it won't break. And I thought that looked really nice. And I love the flowers in the different colors. So let's go ahead and do the next shelf. All right, and on the bottom shelf, and pay no attention to the time. I know in the beginning of the video it said 6, but I unplugged it on accident and the timer's completely wrong. You know what? We also forgot to add one thing to this next shelf, which we'll do in a second. This is the other thing that I bought, was my canister, because I do not know where my other one went. So this one is for coffee, and I had a little one already, which is this, and I just have the creamer in here. And this was the other thing, actually, I just remembered. This was only a few dollars though. I put all my sugar in here, and that looked so cute. I love the little pumpkins, and I still needed, obviously, to put something here because I don't like the empty space. I had the squirrel from last year. Like I said, everything is basically from last year, the previous years. But I have this squirrel, and I thought this is cute. I cleaned out the top right here, and I just added some little wooden spoons for the coffee, and I thought, look how cute, adorable. I think that is so cute. And the last thing right here is, it's fall, y'all. I don't really like that saying y'all, but you know, I think these were on major clearance. That's why I got them. They were already done, and I've had them for a couple years, so we're gonna use them. And they're just gonna go right here. That way, if there's a spill, you know, it's accessible. Now, I do have this little thin garland. We're gonna put it on the second shelf because I forgot. I'm just gonna weave it in and out, and it just adds a little something. Like that. And I think that is super cute. I love that, actually. I just think that is adorable, and I think it came out super cute. So here is a look from the top to the bottom, and it is the first video of Minnie for fall, and I just think that's adorable. Waking up in the morning, going to your coffee pot, especially with everything decorated, is just, it brings me so much joy. I love it. I think it is so cute. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this, give me a thumbs up, please. Leave me a comment down below. What's your favorite thing about fall? What's your favorite thing to decorate? And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.